Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. And off we go here in Cincinnati. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays.
He gets free. And he will score. Tyquan Thornton, touchdown Cincinnati. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. 2nd play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's to the tight end, Lawrence Cager. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He's got the veteran, that's Robert Woods. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up?
And he's in! DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
This is kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity, and quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup, good protection up front, and they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough, and they give up a big touchdown.
Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's a designed run. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. A quick slant taken by Chase. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Working out of the gun, Burrow. To the middle of the field. That's taken in by Chase. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. To throw is Burrow. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4. Now, Burrow. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Past the 40. Inside the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Steelers. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
On 1st down, Burrow. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 empty. 11 empty. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Here's Burrow. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Now for the third time in the first quarter, he's been intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. So after one, it's the Steelers with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Steeler first down. Now they'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. A first down throw for Burrow. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. Now, Burrow. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On the handoff, Jones. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
He'll drop to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, He is in complete control of this offense.
They've got it at the 8, first down and goal. They'll run it here with Jones. Marked down at the 6. Now here's second and goal. Again, it'll be Jones. And he's into the end zone. Velus Jones. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Steelers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Burrow. And this will be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
Let's go.
And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. Second down and 8.
Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here we go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. The Bengals out and ready to punt. The veteran Robert Woods goes back to return. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Back to throw. Metcalf coming across the field. He's got it. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down. They'll look to throw. Here comes the screen to Jones. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's a Steeler first down. Back to the air one more time. He'll get it inside the 20. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. The clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target, and it'll be second down. They'll look to throw yet again. That one, taken in, middle of the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Steelers. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Steelers are going to extend their lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Gesicki, the man in motion. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter